Yeah, my name is Omokhoje Amu. I'm a solution architect out of the Los Angeles office, and I specialize in cloud and applications.
Are you ready to take a spin, Omokhoje?
Oh yeah, let's do it. The innovation is really in serverless computing. Even when the cloud started up, folks thought about it as, let's go launch our instances in the cloud. Well, now you don't have to launch instances at all. You just write your code, ship it into the cloud, and as users subscribe to use your application, and as that load grows, the cloud will automatically scale all of the necessary infrastructure, whether it's servers, VMs, containers, networking. It'll scale all of that for you automatically to match the load and to meet your SLAs, and scale it back down to save you money when that load is no longer there. That is how companies like Snapchat launched. That's how Pokemon Go launched. They had a crazy spike, and actually they've dropped all the way down now. No one's playing Pokemon Go anymore, but that's okay because there was no hardware investments that they had to take care of. That's what serverless computing can do for you. You see, in the cloud space, AWS has been the market leader for a long time, and they continue to be the market leader with the biggest market share. Azure has recently really picked up a lot of steam. With a lot of enterprises, they already have agreements with Microsoft. A lot of enterprises use a lot of Microsoft tools, so it's been a very easy transition for Microsoft to also bring in Azure into play and increase adoption in Azure. Another very interesting one is Google's cloud platform, GCP. Google, is synonymous with search and synonymous with big data and machine learning. And so we're seeing a lot of adoption, a lot of innovation in the GCP space. But you know what? Let me tell you what actually terrifies me. Here's what terrifies me. We all know about video editing with, say, Photoshop, for instance. But did you know that there's technology that allows you to take an audio clip and reverse form factor it to text, it's simple, but then modify that text, maybe switch a word or switch a few phrases, and regenerate that same audio with the voice that was speaking, saying something that they did not say, and it's undetectable to your ear. Now, when that's done with a word or a couple of short phrases, it's really undetectable. If it's a longer phrase, you may be able to tell that it's been chopped up. So everything that's happening in that voice space can also happen with video, which is even more terrifying, but I'll skip video for now. But can you imagine where you could take an audio file, throw it into the cloud, hit an API, convert that to text, switch that text to say what you want to say, maybe negate what was actually said, and then receive back audio in the original speaker's voice that is very different from what they said. Now, I find that terrifying, and perhaps maybe the security experts of the world will help save us with non-repudiation, with fingerprinting, showing that this is something that's been edited or not edited. I think in our current environment where it's really hard to tell what is truth, I think we need to make sure that as much as we invest in creating these tools that help organizations and help us in our daily lives, we also invest in securing them. So I love Slack, and at Trace3, I subscribe to about a dozen or so different Slack channels. Everything from obscure sports to technology to how we partner with other customers and to social groups. One of my favorite channels though is the random channel, and I love it because maybe when I want to get distracted or when I just want to see what's kind of cool and what's new, I just go ahead and check it. And sometimes I learn something new, sometimes I have a good laugh, sometimes I end up shaking my head, actually more often than not. And so I'll tell you what, if you want to know what's trending in the random Slack channel, I'll just check it because it changes every time. So, looking at my random Slack channel, it looks like the mayor of Salt Lake City apparently secretly disguised himself as a homeless person and lived on the street and lived in a shelter. And the takeaway is that it was scary and not safe. So there you have it. That is trending in the random Slack channel. Yeah, we are finishing up a project right now where a customer that's a pretty big VMware shop with the vRealize suite wanted to get into the cloud. They already have a private cloud on premises and they need to get into the public cloud. And so we're integrating their vRealize suite with a public cloud service provider to allow them to spin up workloads agnostically, whether it's on their private premises or in the public cloud. In addition to that, now that that integration will be completed, we're also going to build out their third data center, which will be a cloud data center, and fully scale that up to give them all of the benefits of running workloads in the cloud.